You know, Zach, as like myself, I listen to the fans what they want, and I give it to them every time.
You're not paying to come see me. I am the best thing that this company has to offer. Like I said, you can make your exit now. Get out the ring!
Hey, get help! Get help! Dude, he's got two back surgeries. Two back surgeries. Please, Zach, get out!
If any of you get in the ring, you're fired! Get the hell out of my ring! You want Papa Don? Well, this is what happens when you want Papa Don.
Checkity, check. Check. Did y'all have headphones earlier? Did y'all's headphones work? Check. Hey. Check. Check.
Check. All right. Hey, it's Saturday night, so welcome to Aapw Heatwave! My, y'all are awesome. Keep this energy up. We have a spectacular special night. We have 7 exciting matches, each one part of Team Papadon versus Team Zach Taylor to determine the future ownership and commissionership of AAPW. Not only that, it is also Papadon's birthday bash! We have got our drag queens here in the building ready to perform for you between those 7 exciting matches and, of course, our 6-man tag elimination main event. Yeah. But before we go any further, Of course, I would like to remind you all to hit up the concession stand and say another happy birthday to our friend JJ over there. Happy birthday. And I don't know if we have any birthdays to my left at the merch stand, but we do have some awesome shirts, stickers, and the such. So go say hi to those folks as well. Just all of them. All right. Without any further ado, however, I would like to introduce to you all the commissioner of AAPW, Mr. Zach Taylor.
That's right. That man loves his job. I don't understand why you guys are booing. Today is a day of celebration. Come on, let's keep the good vibes rolling, all right? Today is a good day. It's a day of celebration. It's a day that I get to solidify my spot here at AAPW as the commissioner. That's a good thing, right? Come on, you guys love me. I'm sure that baby loves me. All right, all rudeness aside, from you people, that is. I'm feeling in a very grateful mood today. So, with that being said, because it is his birthday, I am going to allow Papa Don to come down to the ring.
You know, I'm not ashamed to say, but I'm 52. Now, my body feels like it's 70. And after 2 back surgeries, here I am in the ring again. Because you see, when you're a professional wrestler, you live and breathe this business. And for me to be in here saying, I am professional wrestling. This school is professional wrestling. Everything part of my life is professional wrestling. And when I come out here, even if it's to introduce somebody or to do an interview or whatever the case is, I give it my all. And I instill that in every student of professional wrestling here at AAPW. This is why our guys go out there and become names, become stars, become places, and become champions because of what was taught and what is taught here. With that being said, come on in, Nick. With that being said, Zach Taylor, your day Your day with me, brother, is coming. It's really short, and I'm getting healthier. I'm getting stronger. My doctors told me I can, and you know what? Eventually, it's going to be one-on-one, you and me in this ring. Because there will be a cold day in hell that you beat me down like you did last week if you saw what he did to me. History will not repeat itself again. Y'all ready for a show tonight? Let's take it away, brother.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is part and the first match of the best out of 7 tournament. Our official for this match is APW 24/7 365 champion Trevor Blue. Don't get pinned, brother. Introducing the first contestant. Hailing from Kyle, Texas. Weighing in at 170 pounds. He is AAPW Commissioner Zach Taylor!
All right, we're starting off this episode of AAPW Strong, this edition of Heatwave, of course, Pops' big birthday bash, involving a 7-match, sort of a impromptu championship to see which team is going to come away with control of AAPW with Heatwave here. Either the team of Commissioner Zach Taylor or the one and only Papa Don Ray Campos. I'm Garrett Schultz, joined by my partner Felix Rogers. How you doing, Felix?
Well, you know, it's definitely a very high-stakes evening tonight. You know, the drag-out birthday bash is one of our biggest shows of the year. We usually go back-to-back the Halloween Hardcore into this drag show here, and even more so to add even more kind of a little more on top of everything is that we have this best of 7 here tonight to determine who will control APW after this. And also joining us here on commentary tonight, Ray Papadon Campos himself. Pops, I'm sure you're keeping a very, very close eye on everything that's going to transpire here tonight.
You know, I'm keeping. Can y'all hear me?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, coming through.
I'll just make sure I can't hear myself for some reason. So that's why I'm asking.
And the report.
It's a shame that I can't be out there right
Representing
now.
Team
Taylor,
Papadon.
You know, he's done everything he can to take control.
Hailing from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Weighing 200 pounds. CJC. K. Sean.
And I mean, look, for the first match in a best of 7, I don't think you can start off stronger than this. This is a non-title match, of course. Commissioner Taylor is the AAPW Wrestling Champion, but he has his hands absolutely full tonight if he wants to keep control of AAPW. He's got CJC in this opening contest.
Absolutely right, Felix. A great pick, I must say, Papa Don. And Zach Taylor kind of showing off himself a little bit, entering the first match for himself. Definitely kind of a display of confidence on his behalf.
I had to go out there and find the best of what we have in AAPW, and you know, and CJC being the best. You know, he is one of the longest reigning America's champion here at AAPW. So I had to go out there and get him and bring him in here for this match here because, you know, I have to bring the best, brother.
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely.
Yeah, no, very, very interesting. Of course, you know, these guys did cross paths a bit in the Wrestling Championship tournament, but unfortunately, you know, Zach Taylor has a title around his waist, so you can kind of assume how that kind of worked out there. He ran afoul in the bracket, costing CJC his opportunity to compete for the title. So now, you know, revenge definitely on the mind of CJC here, and as Commissioner Taylor already trying to appeal to the APW crowd, but you know, if he hasn't noticed by now, they're not exactly the biggest fans of him.
Absolutely, but I don't think the crowd's opinion is exactly on Zach's mind here tonight, though. And you did mention it before. CJC was he lost his title opportunity that Zach was able to claim through nefarious means, but he did get his revenge at our Halloween horror show just a week ago against Leroy Brown, thankfully.
You know, I'm going to say this, guys. Sorry to interrupt both of you, but here's what I'm going to tell you. Zach Taylor is no one to take lightly. You guys know that. You've seen him in the ring in matches. You know what he does. He knows what he's capable of doing. I know what he's capable of doing. You know, he is a graduate of AAPW as well, but you know, he is well traveled. He is well knowledge in the business is very, very good, and everywhere he goes, of course, he makes an impact. And of course, he's making an impact here at AAPW. Look what he did to me. So.
Oh, without a doubt, sir. Without a doubt.
Yeah, almost 10 years of wrestling experience on Commissioner Taylor's side. CJC right about a year and a half, almost 2 years. But man, I got to tell you, every time he's in the ring, we talk about how he's probably hold for hold one of the best technical wrestlers in AAPW that's come around in a while. And as you can see here, getting a little bit wins that sort of kind of trade-off back and forth there. Quick pin, but Commissioner Taylor out right at 1.
Oh, absolutely. Zach Taylor's technical ability is pretty sound in and of itself, but Mat Wrestling CJC is, I don't want to say a death sentence, but definitely a one-track, one-way ticket to.
Yeah, an uphill battle for sure. CJC kind of, he carries the mantra as a Canadian Trapper, kind of makes his whole offense and game plan around these submissions, around these holds that, and it's not just one hold you have to watch out for. You and I have seen this man win with probably 5 or 6 different holds at this point.
Oh, absolutely. Yes, he knows his way around pretty much all of them you could think of, and probably even more.
Yeah.
You know, guys, one thing I'm gonna tell you, CJC is a technician. He knows where he is in that ring at all times. Doesn't matter where he is. He knows exactly what position, what thing he has to do. Because I've even seen him do one thing you guys haven't seen. I've seen him do moves in the ring with his eyes closed.
Oh, I believe it. I mean, you probably put a blindfold on CJC. He could out wrestle probably half the people who you throw in against him.
I would absolutely believe that myself as well, gentlemen. Just the ring awareness on this guy is just impeccable.
And you can even see, Commissioner Taylor kind of has to choose his approaches carefully. He doesn't want to fall into any of CJC's traps. You go again, going to the ground is Commissioner Taylor trying to. I think it's wrestle. It's these guys are wrestlers. It's the one-musmanship here as they go over to the ropes here. Rolls over, throwing the jackknife, and Commissioner Taylor almost again had to find himself on the wrong side of a 2 count.
I don't know. I think Zach Taylor's playing mind games. I'm watching the match right now, and I'm seeing what Zach Taylor's doing. I hope CJC doesn't fall for this trick because I know what Zach Taylor's doing. He's going to sit there and do his moves and do wrestling like he really, and then wait for the moment of opportunity. He's going to attack, just like a snake does, guys. He waits for the right time in the ambush, and then he gets you.
Absolutely. You can see it on his face, the concentration, as he just sort of racks his brain to look for that moment he can strike like that, like the viper that he is.
Well, I don't know what these guys are doing. They're sitting here watching each other to see what's going on, I guess. They're just scoping each other out, seeing what they can get away with each other. And I hope CJC just puts an end to this really quick.
Well, there you go. I think Commissioner Taylor has thrown the hold for hold.
I told you what was going to happen. You saw that. It was a matter of time.
You called it, Pops, for sure. Commissioner Taylor's now taking it to CJC with some strikes and some chops.
Those are vicious, I'll tell you. Those vicious knife-edge chops to the chest of CJC, and I've seen people bleed when he chops those guys in there. I've seen Zach almost, I think he cave someone's chest in,
Like tenderizing hamburger meat with your bare hands.
Yep. Oh, winds up again. Oh, misses.
There you go,
well.
Give him another one, CJC. There you go. One more for the road. Give him another one.
Bit of return fire here.
Yeah, you want to talk about somebody who can go chop for chop with just about anybody. CJC is definitely near the top of my list.
Look at that. Come on, CJ. Here we go.
Up and over a little.
Trips up. Beautiful. Good. Kicks to the face. Beautiful.
Absolutely.
He's waiting for him now. Here we go. There it is. Another one.
A little bit of misdirection and a big, I don't know if CJC was much of a baseball guy, but he definitely has a little bit of a slug right there.
Bit of running chop for good measure, absolutely.
5 minutes have gone by.
Gets a 2 count, and I think,
minutes.
normally in your standard wrestling evening that we have here at AAPW Heatwave, you go from match to match, but with this being a best of 7, every match means something, and a victory here, especially for Team Papa Don, would build a lot of momentum, I think, carrying throughout the night. We could see a clean sweep, we could see a 4-2, a 4-1. We could go all 7 matches. Who knows? It's first to 4 here.
It is, absolutely.
But guys, here's the thing: the main thing is at stake is AAPW. That's at stake right now, and that's what the fans have to understand, and the people out there in the crowd have to understand that if Zach Taylor wins tonight, I don't get AAPW back. And it's gonna be hard because I put my life into AAPW, and for this man to just come in here, undercut me with the administration, and take the company the way he did, it was just, I want to tell you, for the first time in my life, I've cried I'm almost in tears for what I saw, what he did to me.
Again, Commissioner Taylor just looking for a back suplex here on the CJC.
Beautiful back suplex there from Zach. I got to tell you, Zach he knows that ring. He is a technical master at his holds. And you just saw what he did. Placed the man right where he did and just dropped him on the back of his head.
Textbook center of the ring, left CJC nowhere to go. He's basically trapped in Zach Taylor's clutches. If he didn't kick out in time, that would have been it.
Again. Where's CJC? I hope he can get away from those chops. Those knife edges will lay into the skin there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Irish whip to the ropes. There he goes. A duck one. It's a duck two. Get him, CJC. There it is right there. Get him, CJC. Get him. There it is. Another one right there. Back elbow.
Oh,
tripped him.
yeah, pick the leg there.
There it is. There it is. Get him. Go for the cover. Right there. Come on, referee.
2.5 there. Nice little flurry of offense for CJC, but Commissioner Taylor fighting back here. Big elbow in the corner, but he misses.
Closest two count we have also, excuse me, into the discus.
Oh, reversal. There it is.
Oh, trap. Yeah.
Is that a German suplex?
Yeah, trapped the arm when he brought him over, too.
Okay. Zach doesn't know where he's at. He's kind of lost, but,
Zach
super kick to the face there. There.
Gained his composure pretty quick.
Got
But
too close to him. There it is.
he did.
Wear him
CJC.
down. Leave him in the middle, CJC. Don't go to the ropes. Make sure he stays there.
Yeah, big sleeper hold. Commissioner Taylor fading
There
here.
he is. He's fading down. Put the legs wrapped around him.
CJC now has Zach Taylor at his mercy.
Commissioner Taylor.
Oh, what is this?
Well, I think they...
And your winner,
Come on.
as a result of disqualification, CJC.
Oh,
Come on,
come
guys.
on.
Now they're beating. I gotta go. I gotta.
Yeah,
go.
you got-
I
yeah.
gotta get the rest of the guys.
Yeah, do your thing, Pops. Go.
I mean, I got... Oh, and here comes Culture Shock here to make the save.
yeah,
I
there
don't
we
know.
go.
Danny O'Ryan with a crutch. Ollie Summers can't found. I'm glad CJC still kept that barbed wire wrapped up hockey stick around there.
Oh, absolutely. Better to have it, not need it, than need it, not have it.
Well, I mean, in the end, this was a disqualification victory for CJC.
And the winner
So
of this match, as a result of disqualification, is CJC, and Team Papa Don is up 1-0.
That's right. Even by DQ, it's still a victory for the opposing
So
team.
this is how you want to play tonight. You want to cheat in your matches so you can do it. How about we do a 6-man tag tonight? Culture Shock is here to represent AAPW tonight. You three versus them three, and I'm going to manage these guys tonight because we're taking home AAPW. Not for long, brother. You won't be AAPW.
well, here we go. I mean, the stage is set. There's 6-man tag.
Later on tonight, Culture Shock versus Team Zach Taylor, including Zeke Rose and baddest man in town, Leroy Brown.
Yeah, well, you heard it here, folks. Our main event just announced live in front of everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, holding it there. I mean, at this rate, if they're going to keep, running in on these guys, they might not even make it to that. The lead that Team Papa Don could build up could be too much to overcome. It is 1-0 now in the favor of Team Papa Don, with CJC getting a disqualification win. I mean, I understand the strategy. If Commissioner Taylor was in that sleeper hold any longer, he probably wouldn't be conscious to lead his men for the rest of the night. So I think Zeke Rose and Leroy Brown kind of took things into their own hands there.
Team Papa Don is now leading 1-0.
Yeah, definitely can't blame Leroy and Zeke coming to the defense of the man that signs their paychecks for sure.
No, absolutely not.
But now that it's kind of put them in a worse position, you got to wonder if they're going to keep up that strategy for the rest of the night.
With a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, representing Team Zach Taylor. Hailing from the middle of the Pacific Ocean, weighing in at 240 pounds, Atomic Dory.
Well, this is here. You and I both have no idea who Commissioner Taylor has recruited to kind of help him in this best of 7. But you see the Atomic Dory coming out here. I think a man really who's just aligned himself with Commissioner Taylor just for the fact that he loves chaos. And I mean, chaos is exactly what we've kind of had to experience here. So I don't think the Atomic Dory here wants anything to change moving forward.
Absolutely, sir. I think Dory's only real dog in this fight is just seeing how much trouble he's
And
getting
their
himself
opponent,
into.
representing Team Papa Don, hailing from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 180 pounds, Michael Arrow.
Here we go, Michael Arrow representing Team Papa Don here. Arrow, I hope, is at 100% as he could be. Last time we were here, we saw him go one-on-one with Sergeant Anderson in that Come As You Are match, and emerge victorious, but still, you know, it's a rough match. I'm sure there's a couple bruises and cuts that still haven't quite healed yet.
Oh, for sure. It absolutely was an intense match. It definitely took its toll on Michael Aapw. But if there's anyone that can pull it out and get a clean victory on behalf of Team AAPW, it's probably going to be...
hold on here. Michael Aapw almost won it right here. Oh, he's still not done yet. O'Connor roll.
He goes going for another one. 2 count on each of those, taking Dory by absolute surprise. And here we go, 3 for 3. Still just a 2 count, however. And Michael Aapw quickly setting the pace of this match, 0 to 100 in just a couple of seconds.
Yeah, I mean, I think Aapw understands here that the sooner he can put his, you know, the sooner he can score for Papadon, the sooner they get that 4 wins, the sooner they walk out and APW goes back to the way it used to be. But
the crowd firmly behind Aapw in this bout. Not much love for the atomic one there.
Yeah. A little bit of back and forth here. Dory, very chaotic being, to say the absolute least. And he goes for a go behind here. Good takedown.
Yeah, good mat return. Good mat return. Center of the ring. Michael Aapw still locked into that waist lock. He's got to find his way out. The pace is slowed down. Chaotic or not, the slower, methodical pace has definitely got to be Dory's preference here. As you saw when things got kicked up pretty quickly, Michael Aapw was in complete control. And now we're doing a little bit of back and forth here in between different holds. Again, fast pace, Aapw control. Oh, could not get Dory off his feet though. There it goes.
Yeah, second one will do it though.
Absolutely, second time's a charm with that shoulder tackle.
Up and over, looking for the head scissor takedown sends Dory flying into the corner.
Absolutely beautiful. Looked like Dory was about to lift him up for some sort of slam, but Aapw was able to turn it around on him.
Super high angle on that crossbody there, just enough to get a 2 count.
So close, however. That one caught Dory off guard yet again. The Hurricanrana into the crossbody off the top rope. Absolutely beautiful display of athleticism.
Oh, was looking for the head scissor again. Dory caught him. Used that. Dory surprisingly, don't underestimate that man's strength. He was able to catch Michael Aapw, drop him into that face buster, and now it's the ball swept back into the Atomic Dory's court here.
Absolutely. The dime has been flipped. The momentum has changed once again. Aapw is trapped in the corner now, and Dory wearing him down with a choke. Absolute brutal offense of Atomic Dory.
Oh, and just gut punch there, working down that midsection of Aapw.
He's got him trapped. Nowhere to go. Aapw can just sort of brunt the pain. Jace Burdick stepping in, however, to put a stop to it as his corner count gets to a 4. Aapw found the fight to get his way out, but Dory quickly turned it back around. Now we're going back off the ropes.
Sends him off there, yeah, just simple clothesline there.
Nearly took his head off with that one.
Oh, and Dory's saying over here, yeah, using the top rope for leverage, choking Michael Aapw here.
Oh my God. Another intense choke. Aapw was back on his feet for a second, but Dory wasn't having any of it.
Oh, just that rapid fire leg drop too, just a quick shot across the neck, but still Aapw gets his shoulder up at 2.
Somehow found the strength in him to kick out of that one. There was a lot of offense dealt in such a short amount of time. Dory has done everything he can to just isolate Aapw as much as possible to keep him from moving.
Oh, goes up and over for the second rope, sunset flip.
Yeah, that's exactly why. Once Aapw gets going, it's hard to get him to stop. But that clothesline sure helps.
Yeah, Dory here not letting Michael Aapw breathe here. Hooks him up, simple vertical suplex, and again just trying to wear Aapw down here, playing the long game.
Yep, textbook dead center of the ring. Another close 2 count, however. Slowly working their way back up.
And just back and forth, this constant offense,
Trying to keep him as far away from the ropes as possible so he can't get a rope break.
Yeah, Dory, I think you start, getting a little bit frustrated there with the refs' supposed counting here, but that just, took his eyes off Aapw for a bit.
Well, Dory didn't have Aapw's shoulders down all the way, and so Chase wasn't going to make the count. And then when he did get his shoulders down, it was just a little not quick enough. It gave Aapw the time he needed to get back up. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I don't know what Aapw had planned there, but Dory finds the way out of it, just up and over.
Absolutely. Just everything he can to unleash this devastating offense to Michael Aapw. That back body drop definitely put him down with
5 minutes
purpose.
have gone by. 5 minutes.
Intense elbow drop. Here we go. Another 2 count. Not as close as one of the earlier ones, but still just devastating enough to keep Aapw down for just a little bit.
Sends him off. Sidewalk slam.
Center of the ring once again. Anything he can to keep him isolated, away from the ropes, away from that opportunity to break the count. But he still manages to power his way out, thankfully.
Yeah, just opting. I think he's got kind of a half camel clutch there applied, really just kind of wrenching on his back.
That's what it looks like, yeah. Just anything he could do to deal damage to his back and to his throat.
Hold on, reversal here by Michael Aapw.
Oh my gosh, and the strength of Michael Aapw to be able to lift Dory like that.
Yeah,
absolutely impressive.
Look, they tell us smaller guys all the time, you can suplex somebody a little bigger than you, but it's all in the hips. If you can get that explosion from there, you can bring some of the bigger guys up and over. Aapw getting a bit overzealous there.
Dory sends him off.
Oh, and just a running boot here takes Aapw off of his feet.
That could be it. That could be the end right there. Very, very close 2 count. Aapw still powering out somehow. We've seen it 1,000 times beforehand. You cannot question the heart of Michael Aapw.
Yeah, and now you see Dory opting, throwing caution to the wind here, just coming in with these big haymakers to Michael Aapw's face.
Absolutely. The chaos of Dory, as we mentioned earlier, it's really more about dealing damage than it is about making it look pretty. The way he's clubbing at Michael's face there. Had him isolated in the corner yet again, bringing him back out to that vicious kick to the lower back of Michael Aapw. Crowd really not having it despite how enthusiastic Dory is about himself. Go.
Oh, swinging neckbreaker. Almost rotated Michael Aapw 360 degrees on that one.
I know. The sheer momentum of that swing swung him around almost all the way onto his face. And Aapw using Dory's body as leverage, but inadvertently just handing himself to the man.
Oh, hold on. Inside cradle for Michael
There
Aapw.
we go. Dory looking for another pin. Having to squeeze down on the shoulders of Aapw, but here we go. Another pin attempt. These men just trading 2 counts now.
Oh, Dory, I think, again, was hooking him up for a suplex. Jawbreaker is going to create some space here for Aapw finally.
Absolutely. It's just the second he needs to catch his breath and deliver some offense of his own.
Oh, there you go. A little bit of return favor there. Snapping into that soccer kick to the back.
Yeah.
Just a 2 count. Aapw trying to get a little bit of offense here.
Into the armbar really quick. Not as close to the center as he might want to be, but that's all right. As long as he can keep Dory away from the ropes. But he makes it anyway. Clean break. You love to see it. Love to see it. Dory taking his time on the outside, though. Getting his moment to recollect himself, to shape his thoughts and catch a breath for a bit. But every second he takes catching his breath is another second that Michael Aapw gets to take to catch his breath as well.
So that at count of 8 now. Aapw, I think, having enough of it.
A little bit of a trade-off here now. Resets the count at least. Aapw not one to waste too much time, however. Oh, Dory using the rope as a weapon.
Oh, trying to bring Michael Aapw in the hard way. Aapw get... initially had his weight underneath him, but Dory kind of just overpowering Michael Aapw at that point. Up and over the top rope into the center of the ring.
Absolutely right, Felix. It looked like he was going to get his way out by hanging on for dear life, but Dory was just able to pry him off just in time. Aapw now delivering some shots with a knee of his own. Oh, and he gets his own taste of the jawbreaker.
10 minutes have gone by. 10 minutes.
The ropes here. Oh, and look at that, just a leg lariat there from Dory.
It was a textbook leg lariat, but Michael Aapw was still able to kick out. Still found it within himself to find the strength he needed to push his way out. We're back in the corner now. Dory going in for the offense, but the boot puts a stop to it, and the amazing drop kick by Michael Aapw creates the distance he needs.
Yeah, up and over.
Center of the ring, hip toss.
Yeah, caught Dory Slayton here, trying to position him here. Stands up and misses wildly on that tomahawk chop.
I'm not even sure Dory knew what he was getting out of the way of. I think he just instinctively sat up.
Yeah, Hangman's neck breaker from the Atomic Dory cover here.
That could be the end of it right here. No. Oh my God, these 2 counts are just getting closer every single time.
Yeah, Michael Aapw just barely able to get the shoulder up that time.
Again, the yank of the hair. Anything you can get to gain leverage.
Oh, seeing a body slam up and over here. Oh, Aapw's hooked him up here.
Gone into a headlock, but Dory fights his way out.
Aapw, another reversal back into the headlock. Could be thinking Aztec drop. Off the top, up and over. Drops him right on his face.
There it is. That's got to be it. He's got to make the pin.
Rolls the bigger man over. Cover 1, 2, and 3.
Let's go,
Team
boys.
Papa Don is now up 2-0.
Hell
Your winner,
yes.
Michael Aapw. Team Papa Don is now up 2-0.
2-0 for Team Papa Don, and tonight is going to look like a fruitful night for the man that built AAPW with his blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah, I mean, halfway to the magic number here is 4. Is Team Papa Don here? So, look, I mean, we theoretically have a bunch of action-packed matches tonight, but at the pace we're going, it could be a 4-0 before we know it.
Oh, absolutely. There's no shortage of talent in this locker room. That is definitely for sure. But so far, so good. It's looking like AAPW may be getting a clean sweep here on behalf of Papa Don.
Absolutely. I mean, sometimes it happens. There are plenty of World Series and Stanley Cups that you set yourself up for 7 games, but it's over in 4.
Oh, without a doubt, sir.
Y'all having a good time? The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is part of today's Team Papa Don versus Team Zach Taylor tournament.
Oh, what is Warsaw doing
hang
out
on.
here?
Yeah, he's not on the card. What's this?
Yeah, I don't think he was. He's not on Team Papa Don or Team Zach Taylor as far as I know. But.
Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. The 24/7 title. He couldn't show up to the Halloween Horror Show to try to reclaim it from Blue. Perhaps he's taking advantage of that 24/7 rule.
All right, listen up, all you idiots.
Well, that's just rude.
First off, here we are at Papa Don's birthday. Ain't no one want to see that old guy. So here's the thing. I'm ticked off. No one booked Warsaw for tonight. And I know that each and every single one of y'all would rather see Warsaw than some men in dresses.
Oh,
I don't know about all that.
you didn't go there.
And here's the
Drag
thing.
queen is a booming industry.
It's a
I am
fantastic
the
one,
most
too. It's a lot of fun.
decorated 24/7, 365 champion in AAPW history. That is a technicality. Now listen. This referee tries to hold my title, and I'm not going to stand for it. I You know where I was? AAPW was holding me down. So I challenge you for the title right now.
I mean,
By the power vested in me by, I don't know, a power of vacuum, can I get a referee out here?
it is 24/7, 365. This isn't for, this doesn't count towards
just so we're clear, the following contest is for the AAPW 24/7 365 championship. It is not a part of tonight's tournament. We have a referee. Take it away, folks.
Bit of an impromptu add up to the card here.
Yeah, it's 24/7, 365 for a reason. These two guys, I believe, have the most reigns. Warsaw does consistently tout. Okay, well,
Warsaw doing Warsaw things to start off the match here.
Warsaw does consistently tout the fact that he does hold the most 24/7, 365 title reigns in the title's history, and he's correct. He's at a solid 15 reigns at the moment. But second most, I believe, is Trevor Blue. I think Trevor's at 5 or 6, maybe 7.
Trevor is at 6, I believe, if I've counted correctly. But that's the thing about Warsaw being the winning the title the most, is he's also lost it the most. That's the part he kind of forgets to mention.
I think it's something you forget about all the greats, right? You talk about Ric Flair's 16 titles, John Cena's 16 world titles. You always talk about the victories, not the defeats, right?
Very true, very true.
Warsaw obviously not opting to do his pre-match calisthenics or stretching before coming out to the.
Definitely doing some sightseeing on the outside of the ring, however.
You do have to prepare yourself for a man who's an absolute unit like Trevor Blue.
You are very correct.
Not only is he a champion, one of the best referees in the state of Texas.
Oh, without a doubt,
authority with a capital A.
Heck yeah. And he didn't come in his gear, but Trevor Blue is not a man to back down from a challenge. He just took his shirt off and was like, okay, let's do this. You gotta love him for it.
I think Warsaw now eventually wanting to take things here. I would hope.
Maybe, probably. I genuinely don't know. I don't know. This man is.
He's asking referee JC Garcia to check Trevor Blue for any paraphernalia.
No, I see. As if Trevor would be the kind of guy to do that, but okay. It is only fair. He's got to check Warsaw as well.
I think now. Are we good to go?
We have determined that neither man is carrying anything illegal, and Warsaw has saw the sights of the outside of the ring. Perhaps not. Never mind. He's going back for a third trip.
Far be it from me to ever strike Warsaw as a blitzkrieg offense kind of guy.
Yeah, not really his thing for the full frontal assault. He takes his time. He plans in his own special way. It's a unique brand of offense for sure.
A self-proclaimed master tactician for sure.
Yeah, most definitely. A tactician must study his battlefield repeatedly, at least 3 times.
Big Sun Tzu guy is John Warsaw.
I believe it. Looks like a man that's read Sun Tzu's books before.
Turns out he's real big on the War of the Pacific in World War II as well.
Really?
Oh, here we go. Headlock. Finally, some wrestling hold has been applied, ladies and gentlemen.
Excellent. Finally, some wrestling in this wrestling match.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Trevor Blue is giving up close to 100 pounds to Warsaw here and just gets floored by the bigger man.
The size advantage is in Warsaw's corner for sure, but you definitely can't count out Blue. We've seen him climb higher mountains than this.
Oh, big up and over. Oh, again, finds his footing underneath and can't get the big man over, and a big hip toss by the challenger.
Trevor Blue almost had his number there, but Warsaw was able to turn one finger attempt at a pin, barely a 1 count.
Warsaw, I don't know what sort of high BPM Warsaw operates at, but that was nowhere close to a 3 count.
Yeah, He's definitely he's got the confidence you need to exude in order to make it in this business.
Well, if that's
sure.
like if that's how you want to word it, then a lot of people have that confidence. But
Absolutely, but confidence doesn't always make up for technique.
true,
We'll
I guess
just
not
leave it at
many not many people are also 15-time AP. Hold on, Trevor Blue trying to retain his title
Here we
inside
go.
cradle.
that. Close 2 count though.
Oh, backslide. Warsaw able to roll through. Oh, now he's just made him mad. Schoolboy. Trevor Blue just trying to
Go for the quick victory here. Trying to catch Warsaw off guard with the quick pins. And Warsaw once again working his way to the outside. More of that master tactician strategy mind game thing going on in his mind right now.
I think Warsaw claiming that he's Trevor Blue pulled the tights
5 minutes
on
have
him.
gone by. 5 minutes.
We are at the 5-minute mark here.
And yeah, I do want to make a callback to the fact this was originally supposed to be our scheduled match for the Halloween Horror Show. It was supposed to be these two in a ladder match. Warsaw, I did hear a rumor started around that Warsaw does have severe acrophobia, and may or may not have found a way out of that match, leading to Trevor retaining against Cash Paul, but just a rumor.
Indeed. Interesting. Blue getting back in the ring, and Warsaw taking full advantage of it. Striking Blue when his back was turned to him.
Yeah. Back on the outside, another clubbing blow there. Oh, watch out.
Uh-oh.
Oh, just a big heave of Trevor Blue onto the apron.
A worst place to get your back just absolutely throttled into is outside on the apron there. No cushion on that edge.
Oh, and a rake of the eyes.
With the boots, too. And the choke with the knee. Just every filthy move this man can think of just to get the upper hand. Mockingly counting at the referee as he tries to break it up, getting the 4 out of that 5 count there.
I mean, I know, but Warsaw very big on stretching that count. Oh, big body slam.
Center of the ring. Trevor Blue's got nowhere to go. Can't grab the ropes in that position. Warsaw taking his time, though.
And again, a bit of a laissez-faire cover there.
Really not putting his all into these covers. He might get a little closer counts if he were to actually put himself into it.
I don't know how many times Trevor Blue has won the 24/7 title from Warsaw. You think he would have learned his lesson by now, not to count Trevor Blue out.
Another hard club to the back sends Trevor down to his knees. It's the brute. When Warsaw does deliver that offense, he's absolutely ruthless with it.
Oh, I think he's taking a bite out of Trevor Blue too.
Oh my gosh! I don't think that's a sanctioned move at all.
Yeah, under 24/7 rules or otherwise, definitely even outside of competitive sports, don't bite your friends, please.
Yeah, it's not very nice. Oh no. Oh, he's wetting up his palms. The dual palm strike to Trevor Blue as he's trapped in the corner, draped over that rope for support.
Big chase here. Warsaw again just soaking it all in.
He's taking a little more time to taunt the crowd than to try to finish off Blue there.
Oh, misses wildly on those double chops, and again Trevor Blue returning some offense of his own.
Fighting, you're right, giving him a little bit of a chop return there. As they move.
Oh, and just
my
right
goodness.
to the eyes.
Absolutely filthy reverse there.
Filthy both in the tactics and John Warsaw's hands.
Absolutely. Trevor raped over that second rope. Oh my gosh.
Again, these chokes here, that leverage too. I mean, that's a steel cable, nonetheless, that Trevor Blue's getting choked on there.
Oh, yes, that is in fact same kind of cable that they hold up cable cars and like sled chariots with.
It's just industrial size, absolutely.
Yes, and then draped in ropes as to not make it too awful to get thrown into, but still, that's something you want to get choked with. But it's getting choked with boots isn't any better.
Yeah,
though.
the entire body weight of Warsaw on Trevor Blue's head and neck. I mean, that's
As nearly a 300-pound man putting all of his weight into Trevor Blue like that. And Trevor Blue is a resilient man, but there's only so much punishment you can take like that. And the sheer ugly display of disrespect there, slapping him around like he's nothing. Oh, Blue's having none of it, though.
Oh, again, looking for these strikes here, but any time he seems to get some sort of an opening, just continues to drop him down on the top of his head.
Warsaw finds a way to turn it around, that is for sure. Trevor Blue's down center of the ring. Warsaw is up on his knees. He's going to make the pin, but he may have taken a little too much time there.
I mean, I gotta give Warsaw credit. That was the first actual cover I think he's gone for tonight.
I think, yeah, you're right. I think that was the most profound one he's done yet.
I think
Blue barely able to stand, though. Well, he's rocking on his knees. Is he going to be able to ref the rest of the night? We were supposed to be switching out between these couple of guys.
Yeah, but he's our head referee, but Warsaw been up ahead of steam.
Again, took a little too much time to gloat there. Gave Trevor the second he needed to monkey flip him out.
Warsaw Days, oh, here we go. Could be thinking a second one.
Second time's the charm.
Up and over goes Warsaw again. And that's a lot of leg strength to get a big man like that up and over.
You need definitely a lot of power in those thighs. He's going for it a third time, but Warsaw was prepared for it.
And you saw there Trevor Blue's head just crashing across that top turnbuckle.
Absolutely. It is padded, but that is a steel turnbuckle under there. Smacking the poor man in the face as he lets gravity drag him down.
Oh, he's measuring up. I think it might be coming to the end here.
I think so. He's definitely going to try to put him away here.
Yep. Oh, there it is. The Warsaw Way cover 1-2. And we have a new champion, ladies and gentlemen, 16 times.
AAPW 24/7 champion, Chen Warsaw.
A rare, clean win for Warsaw there. The method of getting there, not so clean, but that was a 3-count dead center of the ring.
Yeah, I mean that right in the middle, cut it down and took it out 1, 2, 3.
Oh my goodness.
I got to give it to Trevor Blue, man. That was a valiant effort there, but only can do so much when Warsaw decides to play his game against you like that.
Oh, absolutely. When he chokes you on the ropes and with his body weight rakes you across the eyes and then beats the living hell out of you, there's only so much you can do.
Let's give it up for Trevor Blue.
There's so much you can do. Now, we're going to go on a quick break here on commentary as we get to bring our drag queens out, but we will be right back.
school, and these are students. If you or anyone you know would love to join our family and become a student here at AAPW, please see the folks at the front for a flyer, but give these guys a hand, and one more hand for Anisha St. James. And while we wait, it's always a good time to go maybe sneak a look at your phone and follow us on all social media at official APW. YouTube, for example, we are super. The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is part of tonight's Papa Don versus Team Zach Taylor tournament. Introducing the first contestant, hailing from Dallas, Texas. Weighing in at 150 pounds, Edmund Thornton Chen, ETC.
And here we go back again here on this best of 7 contest between Team Papa Don and Team Zach Taylor. Team Papa Don currently in the lead 2-0. You see here the next representative of Team Zach Taylor, the most well-educated man in all of APW.
ETC is representing
Edmund
Team
Thornton
Zach
Chen.
Taylor.
That's right. He went to college, and he won't let you forget it, ever. He likes to remind everybody that he indeed went to college.
Yeah, I heard that Commissioner Taylor promised to pay off his student debt loans if he won this match tonight.
Oh, okay. That makes things a little more interesting. A lot riding on this ETC. Let's see if we can do it.
It's allegedly. I tried to ask him about it. He told me to go read a book.
That
Hailing
also sounds
from
like something he would do.
Chicago, Illinois. Weighing in at 220 pounds, Maxwell Wentworth.
Here we go, representing Team Papa Don, former tag team champion, Maxwell Wentworth.
That's right. Been making a name for himself in the singles run as of late. Wentworth now representing AAPW and Team Papa Don here in our little birthday bash competition. Let's see if he can keep ETC from getting one over on him here tonight.
I'm very glad that we were able to dig Wentworth out of that casket that he was thrown in under when he had to take on Zeke Rose, returning as brother Zeke there, you know, in his most darkest of forms. But no, I'm glad he's all right.
Yeah, me as well. That you are correct. We did see him literally get put to rest last week, but he's a tough man. It takes a little more than an undead man throwing him into a coffin to keep him down for good. Jace Burdick taking a look at the cap and gown of Mr. Chen there, just to make sure everything is...
Yeah, ETC, I think, taking his time getting his robe and gown off.
Absolutely. Whatever he can do to keep the pace of the match to where he can constantly be thinking about whatever needs to come next. And, here we go.
Schoolboy 2, deep cover, wait a second!
Wait, hang on!
Your winner at a time of 4 seconds, Maxwell Wentworth.
Well, how's that for a pop quiz, ETC?
He did.
Team Papa Don is now
He was too busy. I think he was too busy yelling at the ring boy to notice that that the bell hadn't been rung yet. You know, he's trying to make sure his linens were in check, and
He did get his chance to study, and now he's... Oh my gosh! Yep, that's... Wow, that might be I'm not sure. That might be a record for AAPW.
It's pretty close to one of the quickest matches I've ever seen. But now, he's gonna get an earful when he goes back, because now Team Papa Don is up 3-0.
Oh my! Yeah, you have to be wondering what kind of what awaits him in the back there when Zach Taylor gets his hands on him. All right. Now we're moving on to the next bit.
And again, folks, Team Papa Don is now up 3-0. The following contest is also part of tonight's tournament, and it is for the AAPW Tag Team Championships. Introducing first, AAPW Tag Team Champion. Hailing from Honduras and Jamaica, weighing in at 450 pounds, Ziggy Winston, King Cortez, Viva La Rasta!
Here we trio representing Team Papa Don here in this tag team title match are the champions. Viva La Rasta here making their way down. They were not victorious in their tables match against the Storm Chasers, which of course did add this stipulation onto this match that their titles are now on the line against this new tag team, at least here to AAPW in Storm Chasers.
You are absolutely correct, Felix. The non-title match at
If you are the owner of a Red Honda CRV license plate ending with 1274, please move your vehicle ASAP. Like right now.
All right,
Red
so
Honda CRV.
you are correct. As I was saying, Felix, you are absolutely correct. Keelix Sunrise and Aaron Storm of Storm Chasers were able to pull out a non-title victory in a tables elimination match last week at our Halloween Horror Show, which earned them this title spot here tonight.
And introducing the challengers, representing Team Papa Don, hailing from Marshall, Texas, weighing in at a total combined weight of 305 pounds, Aaron Storm, Keelix Sunrise, the Storm Chasers!
Yeah, I appreciate their music choice here as well, and shout outs to Keelix's mother as well. A very good idea and name choice for a child. Always a good rhyming buddy to have. But yeah, these guys, fresh off of the East Texas wrestling scene, they made such a good impression in their tables match last week that Papa Don himself recruited these two young men to fight for APW's sake. So, they're not APW graduates. They're not. They've only. I mean, the tables match was their first appearance here, but they've already felt so welcomed, I think, by the APW fans and by Papa Don himself that they were given the go-ahead for this match here tonight.
You are absolutely right, Felix. Their stellar display last week, and not only just for pulling out the victory, but just in what they did in their match last week was enough to impress not only us, not only the fans, but Papa Don himself. They may not be graduates of AAPW, but they exude what we value here, which is their performance, their dedication to the art of professional wrestling, and to the fans.
Absolutely.
And that's why Papa Don decided to pick them as part of his team here tonight.
For sure, and this would be they would have a chance to make history tonight. Where if they're able to come out victorious, they'd be one of I would believe one of the first non-APW homegrown tag teams to win the APW tag team titles. So. I mean, what better way to do it? Not only winning the titles, but completing the clean sweep for Team Papa Don 4-0 if they're able to get the victory tonight. So there's a lot of pressure, I think, on Viva La Rasta's shoulders in order to keep Commissioner Taylor at the helm.
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Storm Chasers have been tag team champions in other promotions in Texas. So let's see if they can add AAPW to that championship repertoire. Starting off strong, channeling the energy of the audience to get on their side. Keelix Sunrise in the ring, Aaron Storm on the outside, King Cortez in the ring, Ziggy Winston on the outside, starting this thing off.
Yeah, King Cortez, self-proclaimed king of thick style here. He's definitely going to be able to use that to his advantage right off the gate. They're the biggest man in the match by a good margin.
Absolutely.
So
he does have the size advantage on everybody else in the match.
You do got to watch out. He's surprisingly explosive for a man built the way he is, so you got to watch out when a big boy like that gets moving.
He is incredibly nimble and athletic for his size, absolutely. But
well,
that beautiful drop kick brought him off his feet, though.
Keelix Sunrise a little bit, is in fact just as if not more so athletic. Big kip up into that drop kick, I think, kind of surprised King Cortez there.
Oh, 1,000%, sir, 1,000%. Aaron Storm and Ziggy Winston both making the tag, coming into the ring for the first time in the match, getting started off nice and early here. Ziggy gets a quick headlock on Aaron Storm. Aaron fights him to the ropes.
Back and forth here. Reversal by Winston.
Misses.
Up and over. Nice. Carried it through for an arm drag, and Winston's found himself in the Storm Chaser's corner.
He is trapped there in the away team's base. Ooh, what a reach on that kick there, smacking Ziggy square in the back of the head.
Oh, beautiful enziguri. He uses the ropes to his advantage, and kind of a modified German there just dropped Ziggy Winston on his head.
Yeah, just sort of dropped him without having to suplex him. It amazingly creative offense on behalf of Aaron Storm. Oh, now Ziggy isolated, a quick chop and the tag to his partner. Keelix Sunrise now the legal man, but a quick double team.
Yeah, double hip toss. A drop kick senton combo, and already Storm Chasers firing on all cylinders.
Yeah.
Close 2 count there right out of the gate.
First pin in the match, and already something like a 2.5, 2.6 on that count there. Ziggy is in trouble at the moment. Cortez knows he's got to make the tag, but Ziggy's got to get to his corner first.
So now European by the Storm Chasers there. Keelix making the tag out to Aaron.
Looks like another double team in effect here. The whip into the body slam.
What are we thinking here? Leg drop moonsault combo here. Ziggy Winston at the really kind of at the mercy of the Storm Chasers. And yeah, Green Cortez gonna have to run and break that up.
Cortez got tired of watching it from afar and decided to step in for a second.
Cortez not the legal man though. Is gonna have to.
Looks like JC Garcia is doing what he can to try to wrangle Cortez back into his corner. He doesn't see Keelix Sunrise behind him, however, and he gets knocked to the outside. Down onto the concrete. Uh-oh. Here we go. Drop kick from between the ropes.
Gonna skin the cat. Oh, watch out here. Up and over. Yeah, right in front of. I mean, we've filled out the seats here. We've got crowd over there on there getting real up close to the action here.
We normally don't have seats there, but we have such a big crowd here tonight that we had to make more room.
Oh, they better watch out here. Tope con low, up and over goes Aaron Storm.
Just some of that stellar athleticism and that fearlessness of the Storm Chasers, taking Viva La Rasta to task, slamming him into pure concrete down there on the outside.
They know it. I mean, there's so much they can gain from a victory here. Not only would they win the tag team titles, it'd be a 4-0 sweep for Team Papa Don, and you know we'd have AAPW back in Papa Don's control before the night's even over.
Oh, too right. They know the stakes. They know the stakes, and they're giving 1,000% to try to come out on top here tonight.
Oh, Casadori here by Aaron Storm. Oh no, Ziggy Winston had it scouted.
Was able to turn it around and slam Aaron Storm down onto his face. Still just a 2 count, however. On that quick stomp to the back. Keeping Aaron Storm off his feet, probably the best thing that Viva La Rasta can do from a tactical perspective is keep these men isolated and off their feet. Now a little bit of the inverse, what we saw pretty quick in the beginning of the match.
5 minutes have gone by. 5 minutes.
Now remember, the Storm Chasers trapped in Viva La Rasta's home.
Oh, double drop of the elbow there. Signature tag team offense from Viva La Rasta.
Absolutely. It's their turn to get the double teams off here, it seems. King Cortez has Aaron Storm right where he wants him.
Oh, clubbing forearm there.
Devastating shot from that massive forearm of King Cortez. It's got Aaron Storm trapped in the corner.
Off the ropes, running into that lariat. I mean, that's the X factor having a big man on your team can make. You know, you can Cortez can kind of throw his weight around quite literally against Storm in Sunrise here.
Oh, for sure. Nearly took his head off with that lariat. Has to have him seeing suns at least. Choking him on the ropes. And the stomp to the side of his head. Just knocking the man down while he's already had such massive offense delivered to him. That sickening chop. Flesh on flesh reverbing through the arena.
Yeah, off the ropes here. Could be seeing a sidewalk slam from Ziggy Winston.
Turning around so the camera got the perfect view of it.
Off the ropes. Big knee drop.
Landing right where he wanted it. Went for kind of a lackadaisical cover there, and Aaron Storm made sure he wasn't going to get any of it. did get a 2 count, but he wasn't going down that easy. Aaron Storm back in the corner, though. Keelix Sunrise getting antsy there, knowing he needs to get tagged in, but Aaron's got to make his way over to him in order to make it legal.
Yeah, these two guys just stomping or pouring down on Aaron Storm.
Just anything they can do to just wear him down. Keelix Sunrise doing what he can to get the crowd behind him. That momentum, their energy, got to be enough to power Aaron Storm to get back into his corner and make the tag. Another huge forearm from Cortez.
Measuring up here, and again, this is just, I want to credit Storm Chaser for that big flurry of offense, those big dives that we had there. But ever since those dives, I mean, I think Viva Ross has found some semblance of control, and it's really been all champions since then. But as I say that, Aaron Storm's starting to fight his way out of the corner.
There he's got his second win by the looks of it. Oh, but Cortez put a pretty quick stop to that, trapping him in between the ropes so he can smack him in the back with that devastating slap. And he's got him right where he wants him now.
He's got him hung out here. What does he have in mind here? Oh, just drops the back of Aaron Storm's head on his knee there. Him off the ropes. Big hip toss, just dumping him up and over.
The strength of Cortez, the way he threw that man. My goodness, such a quick toss. Aaron Storm still kicking out, though. This man's resiliency really kick in when he needed it most. Keelix Sunrise desperately reaching out for that tag as Storm crawls his way to his partner. No, Cortez isn't going to let him do it, though. He's got the leg trapped.
Oh, hold on. Grace King Cortez there with that NZ. But not enough to keep the big man down, immediately running interference.
He goes into Keelix before he takes his task to Storm again. Making sure he can't make the tag. Looked like a Rainmaker there, but Storm was able to fight his way out.
Oh, standing C4.
Oh my gosh.
Taking both men out here.
Every time the Storm Chasers have had the opportunity to get in control and do offense, it has been just jaw-dropping, breathtakingly amazing maneuvers here.
I mean, these guys are all in on the offensive core, man.
Absolutely.
Just has to see if Aaron Storm can get the tag here.
Absolutely. And there we go. Both teams make a tag. Keelix taking it to Ziggy and Cortez by himself. Bit of corner-to-corner fighting here.
10 minutes have gone by.
Sends him over again. These short Euros. Watch out. Bulldog clothesline taking both men out.
Oh my gosh. Had to have his mind in 2 different places.
Oh yeah, cover the wrong man here. That's gonna cost him too. Yeah, Cortez immediately breaking it up.
He went for Cortez, kind of reminded Cortez where he was.
It's hard to start feeling yourself like that, man. Get lost in the sauce.
Oh, for sure. These tag matches can get so chaotic, especially in moments like this when everyone's at the ring at one time. And the dual super kick sends Cortez into outer space, basically.
Yeah, dazing the big man here.
What are they going for here?
I think a double superplex here.
That's what it's starting to look like. Thought for a second they'd be going for the lightning strikes twice, but looks like instead they were going for the superplex. But Ziggy not wanting to give them any of that. Oh my gosh. Oh
Watch
no.
out. Oh my goodness, all 4 come crashing down.
Wow. All 4 men thrown to the mat with purpose. Everybody is down.
Yeah, Storm and Cortez knocked outside of the ring.
Sunrise and Winston, the 2 legal men in the center here. Ziggy up on his feet first. Could that be the advantage he needs? Grabbing Sunrise by the hair. He's got him trapped in that corner. Neither men's partner is in the ring.
Oh!
Super kicks him mid-moonsault. Oh my gosh.
I mean, look, high risk, high reward has been the Storm Chasers' philosophy. And cover here, Ref's got his back turned.
That could have been it. That could have been the victory for Ziggy if JC Garcia wasn't distracted by the two men fighting on the outside.
Aaron Storm and King Cortez are brawling on the outside. Referee trying to get some control of this match, but yeah, I mean, like I said, that moonsault was all or nothing there from Keelix Sunrise, and I'm surprised he still kicked out after getting super kicked like that.
Oh, me too. But did you see Cortez just throw Aaron Storm into that turnbuckle post? That ring post there?
Yeah. Oh, Ziggy setting him up for something here. Oh, was trying to springboard back in, but eats a forearm, dazed on the other side.
Kind of a taste of his own medicine that time.
Yep, Keelix trying to bring him in the hard way. Oh, but
Winston fights out.
Hold on, it's King Cortez grabbing the feet of Keelix Sunrise. Winston reversed that suplex into a crossbody, and with extra leverage, King Cortez taking advantage of the situation, secures the titles for Viva La Rasta.
And the first victory for Team Zach Taylor here tonight. We're now 3-1 in our tournament bout for the control of AAPW. Looks like the night's going to go on a little longer than we all expected.
Yeah, absolutely. Going to have to keep on moving here.
Storm Chasers understandably beside themselves after having the victory stolen from them like that. And Viva La Rasta taking their time to gloat to the not so approving audience of ours.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunate circumstances there. A little bit of craftiness from Viva La Rasta going to keep the titles around their waist for the time being. Storm Chasers just come up a little bit short tonight.
Let's give it up for the Storm Chasers, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. Looks like we're going to take another short break here, but we'll be back before you know it.
YouTube and other social medias, official AAPW. We would greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, you right there in the back. Thank you. Let's get back to wrestling action, folks. The following contest is a part of tonight's Team Papadon versus Team Zach Taylor. Introducing the first contestant, representing Team Zach Taylor. Weighing in at 221 pounds, he is a multiversal traveler, the interdimensional funky feline from outer space, Space Tiger Jr.
Here we go, back again. The best of 7 series continues with Storm Chasers coming up short. The clean sweep was, of course, denied by Team Taylor. So we're now led to this match here. But Team Papadon is leading 3-1. I'm honestly a bit surprised to see Space Tiger on Commissioner Taylor's team, but also I don't think he actually knows who or what he's fighting for.
You know, I was wondering why there was a NASA flag in the back, and I should have figured. You know, it's the man's taxi agency, basically.
Yeah, stolen straight from the Kennedy Space Center. That NASA flag. One of the many souvenirs that Space Tiger Jr. has picked up on his interdimensional travels. But he's once again found his way back to APW here. But sad to say, I think being on the wrong side of the law.
Yeah, you are correct, Felix, both in who his opponent is and which team he's representing here. But I also think you're right. And then he doesn't really know what he's doing. He's just here because he likes to be here.
Yeah.
From Austin, Texas.
Pretty sure.
Weighing in at 180 pounds, the law, Lawrence Patello!
Here we go, one of the main generals here in Papadon's court, coming out here to put an end to this, nip it in the bud, put it down 4-1. Lawrence Patello, your former America's champion, now has to deal with Space Tiger. I believe it's the first time meeting between these two.
I believe so too. Space Tiger is no stranger to AAPW, but he's not a member of the old guard like Lawrence is. He's not one of the generals of Papadon's army. So, but yeah, I do believe this is the first time. I do believe this is the first time Lawrence Patello and Space Tiger have gone up against one another. You have to wonder who's going to come out on top. That multi-dimensional style of everything he can think of, or the brawling, cold, hard fist of the law.
Zero gravity grappling, as I like to call it.
Zero gravity grappling?
Yeah, I bought one of those Google Translate little earbud devices.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out it also Space Tiger is one of the language options there. So
really
yeah,
interesting.
It's all the language is built entirely around the word chuff, but it's a lot of inflections and symbols that really add the meaning to it.
I see. I've also kind of learned that it's a little bit of body language and facial expression as well.
Very beautiful language.
Indeed. I'm very enthralled by the ways of Chuff. Space Tiger sits atop the top turnbuckle, chuffing at the audience below him. Anything's as interstellar as his origins, it's his sheer athleticism and power as well. Space Tiger is a man not to be trifled with.
This is interesting too, because Lawrence Patello, really about as by the book as a Kindle is, you know. So facing somebody like Space Tiger is definitely gonna, I think, throw the law for a bit of a loop.
I absolutely think so as well. It's not something he's very used to, as you can see in the moments he's taken to sort of having to think about what exactly he's doing at the moment. It's definitely not out of his element, however. He is still in the midst of a wrestling ring, and that's exactly where Lawrence wants to be. Space Tiger is no slouch to the stylings of Earth either. And another chuff for good measure.
Yeah, I don't have my apparatus on me, so I can't tell you exactly what he's saying, but...
And that's okay. We will infer through his body language and the particular move in which he executes before chuffing his way to the next one.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Looks like a bit of a test of strength going on now.
Yeah, I mean, Space Tiger does have, you know, the strength advantage. He is 221 Earth pounds, but, you know.
How much is that in chuff pounds?
Well, it's like, you know how, like, Kryptonians are just, like, crazy strong on Earth because the sun's super powered over here?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I think it's, like, a similar power structure for Space Tigers.
I see. That makes a lot of sense. Lawrence in control, however, with that wrist lock. Space Tiger down on his knees trying to find a way out.
Rolls through. Very, you know, the being part cat does allow you a bunch of sneaky and agile ways out of holds. Does it there, has reversed the wrist lock there on Lawrence Patello.
That extra flexibility of the interstellar space beeline definitely coming into play here with that reversal. But Lawrence is able to turn it around into a hammerlock and into a good old classic headlock, dead center of the ring.
Squeezing the sensitive ears of Space Tiger. So he works his way back around into a hammerlock, keeping the Space Tiger on his paws here.
Yeah, trying to keep him off his feet and keep him thinking, keep him guessing what's coming next. Lawrence a little bit quicker pace than normal, just trying to see what he can do to, I suppose, confuse Space Tiger and get the one up on him through sheer surprise. As Trevor Blue gets them out of the ropes.
Shoulder tackled there by Patello, is dazing Space Tiger.
The that shoulder tackle nearly had the man flip over the entire length of his body.
Maybe he's not fully reacclimated to Earth's gravity yet. Oh my goodness, speaking of gravity, a forceful arm drag by Patello, returned by Space Tiger. Oh, and a Japanese arm drag there from Patello. A Japanese arm drag from Patello, double drop kick. All right.
Looks like they both missed each other, but yeah, two textbook drop kicks almost had each other's number. Their minds drew in sync for just a second there with those kicks, however. Space Tiger has taken a moment to collect himself outside.
Yeah, I don't think he was ready for someone to match him, you know, in hand-to-paw combat like this.
Yeah, I don't think he expected it. Oh no! Oh no! He's got a chair.
Well, I mean, I hope Commissioner Taylor's keeping an eye on this. If Space Tiger disqualifies himself, he would relinquish APW to Papa Don's control. Now he's got his Kennedy Center stolen flag.
That's right. The souvenir stolen from the Kennedy Space Center. What else could? Maybe he was hoping to take the chair as a souvenir too. He's got a lot of trinkets in his travels.
I mean, you know how cats are. They tend to knock things off of perches and pick up and move things where they don't belong. And Patello obviously wanting nothing to do with Space Tiger's antics.
That's right. If Space Tiger were to get disqualified, like you said, that would be another victory for Papa Don, which would mean a victory for Lawrence. But then, Lawrence definitely wants to win this fair-handedly, which is a very respectable position. Here we go, back into a waist lock in the center, but Lawrence gets out. He's in the corner now. Space Tiger just chuffs his entire body into Lawrence, but Lawrence counters with a clothesline of his own.
Yeah, keeps the gap close there.
5 minutes have gone by.
To lay the hands
5
there
minutes.
on Space Tiger.
He's absolutely taking this guy to task.
Oh, could be thinking yet. Drive-by punch, the long arm of the law strikes.
Space Tiger reeling from that one, back on his kicking out at 2, however. Very close 2 count, nearly I don't want to call it a near fall, but a very, very close 2 count. Space Tiger is dazed and confused, seeing the different stars of the different galaxies from which he's jumped and pounced on.
So Tiger sends him off the corner here. Reversal by Space Tiger.
And he's going for it again. Jumping through the middle rope and
oh, yeah, skins the Space Cat into a drop kick in the corner.
there's that fantastic athleticism on sheer display there.
Look, you learn a few ways to carry yourself traveling across galaxies like that. Big elbow drop from the second rope.
Of galaxies and dimensions, you gotta wonder what his arsenal is so varied and so full of different technique. You gotta wonder like which move comes from a parallel dimension, which one from a perpendicular dimension, which one from a rhombus-shaped dimension. You don't know. It's this man is an enigma. The law, not a man to be trifled with either, though. If he can get those fists into action, he can take Space Tiger off his feet. We've seen it already a couple times before. Takes him down with a back elbow. Space Tiger going for another pin. Very prompt 2 count on that one.
Yeah, Space Tiger in control here, trying to channel some interstellar energy here to try and put the law down.
Looking to the stars as he chuffs, trying to... yeah, like you said, he's trying to take the energy from whatever system is closest that he can grab. Remember the ring crew getting that souvenir out of here.
Oh, there you go. The iron chuff applied.
Oh, no. Digging his claws into Lawrence like a scratching post. Lawrence is trapped dead center of the ring. No ropes to climb to. He's at the mercy of the Space Tiger.
Yep. Patello working his way up, though.
And there he goes with those fists of his.
Fights his way out. Dazes Space Tiger.
Space Tiger gets the kick. He had just the second he needed, but now Space Tiger is in the corner.
Oh, running knee strike from Patello.
And Lawrence hangs on for just a moment. He's going for it again. Space Tiger gets out of the way just in time, though. He saw it coming.
Yeah. He's able to stop himself. Back suplex onto Patello. Quick cover.
Lawrence finding that second win in himself to kick out of this devastating, powerful offense of the Space Tiger.
Just got on block. Looks like here could be... Oh, look at India. Oh, transitions through Muda lock here.
Oh my gosh. I was told you learned this one in Andromeda.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Great. That's a hard toe hold to escape from. That wrenches on every part of your leg. And Space Tiger opting for just the neck bridge here, too, for added pressure. Yeah, smart transition to a pin. Try to wear Patello down there to make sure, see if the pin would work afterwards.
If his legs are too sore, how is he going to kick out? For sure. It's definitely what he's got to be thinking at this moment. So he delivers some shots of his own, but Patello fights back with those patented brawler fists of his. The wind up at the duck.
These double hands chops here.
Smacking the man with enough force to bring him to the mat with purpose.
Big wind up. Solid punch dazing the Space Tiger.
He's wiggling on his legs like an inflatable tube man.
Yeah, but flush on the running knee from Patello, but it's not enough to get the job done. Space Tiger out at 2.
Another every count is just getting closer and closer. Still, somehow these guys are able to kick out at 2.
10 minutes have
but
gone
they just
by.
get a little
10
further
minutes.
to 3 every time. Now, tasking Space Tiger with some shots to the gut.
Oh, a pounce there from Space Tiger. Patello again following suit with his clothesline.
A clothesline in return, and another pounce for good measure, this time throwing his back into Patello. And he saw it coming that time.
Rolls through, rolls up. Oh, wait a second, Space Tiger!
What? Feet on the ropes!
Space Tiger Jr.
No. Why Space Tiger?
This puts Team Zach Taylor with 2 points to Papadon's 3. Again, the score is 3-2. Team Papadon is winning.
I'm a bit shocked, Garrett. I thought this was a signed, sealed, and delivered victory for Patello, but Space Tiger, they say cats always land on their feet, and they certainly did just on the second rope, and I think surprised all of us here. That was a bit of an upset, if I say so myself.
I do believe so. Cats like to climb. They like to use those ropes, and he took advantage of it.
Well, now things are tied at 3-2, so Team Zach Taylor chipping away at this lead here. It's still only one victory to go for Team Papadon, but I think everybody's a bit confused back here. We were expecting this to be a 4-1 and done.
He learned it from the universe.
Like
of
you can't blame Trevor Blue. The man. Not only does man wrestle tonight, but he's making the decision to ref even after wrestling. So, obviously the man's not at 100%.
We've all got our hands full here tonight, and we will be right back once again.
Let's make some random noise for the people at home to get really jealous about what they're missing. Random noise. I believe we might be still good on cheese and chili and such there, so really get to it fast. I don't know, maybe I misspoke. All right, folks, and with the score tonight at 3-2, I'd like to remind y'all that if Team Papadon wins the following contest, Team Papadon will win. However, the show will go on, and all of the matches will happen. The following contest, with the score 3-2 to Team Papadon, is scheduled for one fall. Introducing contestant number 1, representing Team Zach Taylor. From Townsend, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 215 pounds, Kendrick Alnos.
Well, here we go with Space Tigers' victory over Lawrence Patello. We are now at 3-2 in favor of Team Papadon, so we are now led to this match here. Kendrick Alnos, who we've seen time and time again here at APW, I guess being recruited, flown in from Puerto Rico by Zach Taylor to compete for his team. Very dangerous individual. Very, the Puerto Rico style. It teaches you not only a blend of the American and lucha styles, but also how to fight dirty if it comes down to it.
Oh, absolutely. He's not AAPW born and bred, but he is. The fact that Zach Taylor chose him to represent him here tonight is not a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen him many a time, and we know he knows how to fight.
Team Papadon. From Houston, Texas, weighing in at 170 pounds, Houston Hendricks.
On the inverse, however, Houston Hendricks is AAPW bread and butter. And to think that Papa Don would put together a team of who he thinks is AAPW's best and not have Hendricks in it would be it's unheard of.
Absolutely, yeah. And it's always nice. You kind of see these cream of the crops come out every year after, with these classes that come and go through the academy. Last year it was the rise of Culture Shock. This year we've seen guys like Houston Hendricks really make a name for themselves as kind of the breakouts of the 2022 class of AAPW. So, this is definitely a very big roadblock for him here, in the way of Kendrick Alnos. Not only a pressure to survive, but the pressure to make sure that we don't force that sixth man to be the deal breaker later tonight.
That's right. If Hendricks walks away, then AAPW is back in control of Papa Don. But if Kendrick almost pulls out the victory here, that's a tie. And we're going to have one more match.
White
after
car
that.
4825. Your referee, Chase Burdick.
Here we go. Hendricks trying to keep a quicker pace on the circle up here, but almost being very slow and methodical in his own approach. Not willing to match that pace there.
Absolutely. That's kind of what Hendricks is a very momentum-based guy. If he's hot, he's nuclear almost. And I would not be surprised if Kendrick almost did study on him.
Oh, without a doubt, Felix. Without a doubt. Almost has to know that is where the advantage lies with Houston. He knows he's got the height and the power advantage. But he knows that if momentum goes a little too quickly, then Hendricks is going to be able to pull the cards out faster. There's that patented size advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Just the tossing of Hendricks off of him like that.
Hold on. Oh, I think Hendricks trying to show him up here, double buys. Look. Kid's got their shirt off. You can see you can see everything here.
That's right.
Hendricks is an absolute unit.
That is a man to be feared.
There's some good flyweight. There's some good smaller guys that come through here. No bias aside, but
Oh, without a doubt, for sure. The technique is especially there, and the charisma that he oozes. The crowd is eating it up, and I love it.
that's good. It's cool. It's nice too because I think when he first showed up, he kind of let a lot of his talent, a lot of what he doesn't ring, do the talking. So it's been nice to see that personality come out of Hendricks.
Without a doubt.
A person
Without a doubt.
and move your car. White Nissan 4825.
Kendrick almost has got Hendricks in the lockup, though. He's got a headlock locked in, center of the ring. Hendricks finds the opening and fights his way out.
Yep. Got a wrist lock in there.
But a little bit of that lucha technical know-how as almost fights his way out into a side headlock.
Yeah, I think almost definitely knows he has the advantage on the ground being heavier, so he wants to put it down as quickly as possible. And there you see, using that weight to his advantage, not much Hendricks can really do to stop that. Hendricks is giving up 50, 60 pounds to him.
Absolutely. He got him into the head scissors, but almost got out of it so quickly you barely could notice it. And now we're working our way back up to their feet now.
Standing switch by Almas.
Yeah, a bit of chaining here as the guys go back and forth in between separate holds. Into a quick armbar.
Yeah, reversal there. Oh, there you go. That's one way. That's a pretty creative way to a wrist lock there, using the ropes to his advantage.
Very, very creative indeed. Springboarding off the ropes to front flip his way through it. That was very awesome. Well, but Kendrick almost fighting back with a head scissor of his own this time. But just as quickly, though, Hendricks was able to get his way out of it. He may not be the biggest dude in the ring, but he definitely knows his way around it. He's a sound technician in and of himself. We're back into another circle up. The guys having to perhaps resize each other once again. The mind game's starting to come into effect just a bit.
Nissan, please move your vehicle. It's in the way. A white Nissan.
Bit of live TV troubles as we're having
White
some
Nissan car,
parking lot
please.
issues.
Sends off here. Up and over. Yeah, try to get the bigger man over. Blocked. But a reversal by Hendricks. Up and over into the pin.
Very close on that 2 count. Textbook arm drag.
Throws through, brings him in. Ooh, even through that shirt.
The sound of that chop will be heard for eons to come. And
Beautiful Rana there by Hendricks, and a drop kick sends almost spilling to the outside.
that was an amazing display. Perfectly executed. Absolutely amazing. Almost is on the outside, recollecting himself by the looks of it, probably having to rethink his strategy a little bit. Hendricks goes to chase him. Ducks out of the elbow just in time.
Yep. Springboards in. Oh, watch out. Oh! Catches the drop kick. Good awareness from Almas. And just as much as he sprung up, Hendricks is floored by that.
Almost had that target locked, and you saw the opportunity to strike like a missile dead center of the target.
Yeah, I think Almas is just a bit, definitely, probably a bit more than miffed that, that Hendricks has been getting the one-ups on him. It's a back chop. Goodness.
Yeah, absolutely. It's got to be weighing on him a little bit. Definitely thinking he would have had an easy victory here against someone of Hendricks' size, but this man has climbed mountains and chopped down trees so much larger than himself that I don't understand how anyone could watch a Hendricks match and think that their size advantage is all it's going to take to beat him. He almost is in control at the moment. However, Hendricks is fought back. Shot to the gut, some forearms to the side of the head.
Dazing him. Oh, and yeah, just gets clocked one back at him.
That one hit was good enough to send Hendricks back.
Oh, throws thinking sunset flip, trying to get the bigger man over, and does.
There he goes.
Just a 2 count there. Oh, and is just his head almost cleaned off there.
Nearly decapitated the poor guy. The devastating lariat. There we go, taking a second to appreciate himself just a little bit. Kendrick almost ripping at the hair and throwing his face into the turnbuckle. Hendricks is trapped in the corner now. Ow. The gut-wrenching chop of his own. Oh, gives you the worst kind of chills.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, just measuring him up here.
He's going for another one. Hendricks ducks out just in time.
Right hands here by Hendricks, sends it almost off into the corner. Oh, and yeah, gets that size 12 up.
He had the boot up just in time. Hendricks is down, face first, center of the ring. And almost just looms over him. Look how a coyote looks over its wounded prey.
Oh, they can body slam here.
Setting him up for it.
I'm just kind of toying with him a bit too. Oh, simple, but very effective.
Oh, what's this?
Oh, almost up and in. A little bit of a tribute there to Eddie Guerrero. Almost gets the job done too. 2 count there.
2.8 if there ever was one, Felix. That was, I think, the closest 2 count of this match so far. Just the sheer power of that man's entire body weight coming down on you like a cannonball. Had to have rocked Hendricks to the core pretty good. Almost still firmly control an elbow to the 2 elbows to the top of Hendricks' head. He's isolated in the corner.
Reversal.
I was going to say Hendricks' turn for offense perhaps, but almost isn't letting him get any of it. Look how beat red his chest is starting to turn from all these strikes. Fist to the head for good measure. He's trying to set him up, and Hendricks is doing what he can to fight his way out. He saw the moment, a bit of desperation on his face, and he's able to send almost off.
Yeah, he's got some sort of space here between him coming in. Big missile drop kick right on the money.
That's a double down. Both guys are down. He was able to get the kickoff, but his own back landed to the mat with such force, gravity bringing him back down to earth a little faster than he probably wanted to be.
I think he knew he had to kind of give caution to the wind there to put everything he had behind there.
Oh, absolutely.
Definitely did his job. Almost his day's butt to his feet first. Oh, hold on a second.
But with the kip up, Hendricks is also up at the same time. Down, but definitely not out. Not even down anymore. Hendricks is fighting back. The forearms and the fists and the elbows, anything he can to strike it almost where it's almost is where it's going to hurt the most.
Yep, misses 2 here. Flying European uppercut from Hendricks. Almost his day, sends him up and over. Watch out! Oh, on the money with the enziguri.
It's a boot to the face.
Flying clothesline in, covered by Hendricks.
There we go. That could be it. No. Somehow Almas is able to kick out.
10 minutes.
Yeah, withstood the offense there, and that's the hard part is you know trying to get Hendricks to stop when he finally gets going.
Absolutely. Now that the momentum is back in his corner, the pace of the match is hastily quickened. This game was in Hendricks' hand, but almost got his way out. Hendricks got his way in.
Spins through, shoves him off here. Oh my goodness, he sees the entirety of that boot.
That was a big boot, smacking Hendricks straight in the face, and another incredibly close 2 count.
Yeah, almost got it there.
A lot closer than the other one that caught me off guard.
Well, yeah, I mean these boots are definitely doing their number here. I mean he's gonna get lucky with one of them and knock him out.
Absolutely, that's a devastating boot to take directly into the face. He's able to turn around the turnbuckle, throw a bit.
Oh, rolls through, kicks him, dazes. Just enough to get him up and over. Beautiful bridge on the German suplex, but it's not enough.
A 2.9 of his own. Another close fall there. Not quite all of 3 yet, though. Both men are, not down, but slowly getting their way back up to their feet as the crowd is behind Houston Hendricks once again. Almost trying to call for a timeout here. Almost pleading for a moment of reprise.
You know, Hendricks try to charge at him, gets ducked under, eats the second turnbuckle here.
Hendricks looked to close the gap and almost made it pay for it. It's the sinister tactics we were talking about. Him being
Oh, and again into that second rope. I mean, there is a buckle underneath that thin layer of padding.
A little bit of a drop toe hold to get him on that one, too. Instead of just throwing him into the turnbuckle wouldn't be enough. Let's find a way to stick his face into it, I suppose. Lifts him up. He backflips his way out of the hold.
Springboard cutter right on the money. That could be it.
That could, if he can make his way over, but almost is rolling his way out. He knew what was coming. He found it within himself to roll back out of the ring. Yep, now he's all the way out of the ring.
Yeah, great awareness there from Almas. That definitely could have been the match. That springboard cutter was right as flush as it could be.
It was right on the money. You are so right, Felix. And Hendricks knew he had to go make the pin, but the wear and tear of the match was just a little bit too much, and he couldn't make his way there on time. Almas, however, was able to counteract it, get his way out. Oh, no!
Oh! Takes advantage, sends Hendricks straight into the ring post.
How many strikes directly to the face has Hendricks took during this match? He's got to be feeling it at this point.
Yeah, look, it doesn't. Oh, and hold on.
Almost sets himself
Yeah,
up on the ropes again.
Trying to take advantage of the chaos on the outside. Springboard's in, big boot, catches him flush across the face. I think this one might be it.
That has to be it. That has to be it.
And that's it. Wait a minute.
He had his foot on the ropes, but the referee didn't see it.
Yeah, referee Chase Burdick can just counted the 3.
Kendrick. Oh, my.
And the winner's been declared. You even see the fans leapt out of their seats. They all saw it. Hendricks' foot was on the ropes, but the referee decision is final. We are now knotted at 3 apiece.
And we will have our tiebreaker main
All right,
event.
we're going to have one more quick break here coming up, and then our main event. As the teams are now tied 3-3, we're going to see who's going to walk away with ownership.
This is chaos here now. We got to figure some things out.
That was a lot of fun, folks. We have one more bit of business, and it's a little bit more serious. The following contest will determine the future commissionership of AAPW. It is our tiebreaker, 6-man elimination main event of the evening. Again, if Team Zach Taylor wins the following contest, Zach Taylor will remain as commissioner of AAPW. If Team Papa Don wins the following contest, Papa Don will be reinstated as AAPW commissioner. Introducing first, AAPW America's champion, the Venice Beast, Zeke Rose. The baddest man in town, Leroy Brown, and AAPW Wrestling champion and commissioner, Zach Taylor. Team Zach Taylor!
Here we go, our main event for the main evening. Zach Taylor and his two favorite henchmen, Zeke Rose and Leroy Brown, on their way to the ring.
Well, absolutely. I mean, when Zach Taylor was instated as commissioner a couple months ago, he promised a change, a new vision, a new way forward for AAPW that he and the board of directors thought that Papa Don just wasn't providing. And these are the men that he entrusted that future to in Zeke Rose and Leroy Brown. Conversely, Papa Don now here, felt he was unwrongly terminated, fought back now with Culture Shock at his side. We thought it was a clean sweep, but they were, Team Papa Don was up 3-0, but through almost desperation, really, Team Zach Taylor brought it back. Here we go. So Culture Shock running straight out into the ring here.
Oh, not even waiting for their entrance, just immediately making themselves known. But you are right, Felix. We almost thought that this main event wasn't going to happen, but here we go. We've gone 0 to 100 in 3 seconds. Take note, Ferrari.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, this is an elimination 6-man tag, so the first fall will not determine the winner. If you get pinned or submitted or DQ'd or however, you're out. You're out of your team, and then you leave everybody else in your team with a disadvantage in the numbers game. I mean, these guys aren't really having any formalities here. They're just going at odds with each other. But there's everything at stake here now that we're tied 3 apiece.
It's almost hard to keep track of who's doing what to who. Zeke is taking Ollie to task on the right side. Leroy Brown got tossed into a turnbuckle or into a ring post on the left side. Zach Taylor is on his knees up front. Now Danny O'Ryan and Zeke Rose, I guess, are the legal men to start off here, dead center of the ring.
Zeke thought he had a counter to that Hurricane Rana there by Danny O'Ryan, but O'Ryan turns the tables back on him. Looking for a big sunset flip, try to get the big man out early.
Oh, trying to sunset flip Zeke Rose is like trying to sunset flip a garbage truck. You can try all you want, you're not going to have much luck with it. Unless it's got leading off a couple of wheels first, and uh-oh.
Oh my goodness, Zeke Rose trying to end Danny O'Ryan early.
Danny fighting his way out, thankfully, though.
Oh, thinking Tornado DDT. Still got the momentum going. Zeke tumbles through, but finds his feet back underneath him immediately.
Zeke didn't let him get the height, but he had the momentum. He needed to swing him around and bring him down.
Yeah, I mean, that's about it. That's about as effective as a counter. You minimize that momentum, that big swing. You minimize the damage you take when you finally come crashing down. And that bear hug immediately starting to wear Danny O'Ryan down.
Oh my gosh, he's already fading.
A belly-to-belly suplex for added measure.
Danny already reeling in the center of the ring, though. Ollie out there trying to plead to him to get up. CGC already looking kind of anxious in his corner. Zach Taylor also, though, showing some, looks like some kind of signs of anxiety there. He's trying to coach Zeke into...
I think he's just directing traffic. I mean, this is exactly where you want to be, is have this advantage, because this will lead to a numbers game victory. And big Beal from Zeke Rose.
Tossing him from corner to corner. He just threw an entire man about 16 feet in the air. And the rope choke.
Absolutely. I mean, this is the pinnacle of the clashing of ideals. You know, Papa Don's been at the helm of AAPW for years now. Ever since, you know, he took it over from George Della Isla almost, I think it feels like a decade ago. You know, if maybe not, but, you know, quite a few number of years. And, you know, Zach Taylor felt that wasn't the time anymore, came in, literally pulled the rug out from all underneath us to get control of AAPW. And, I mean, this is really Papa Don's last chance to try and keep, you know, his business, his livelihood back in his control.
I think you're so right, Felix. That's why Papa Don is outside in Culture Shock's corner, because he knows what this means. And you know all three of the members of Culture Shock have to know what it means as well. Oh no, in the mind games, Zach took out CJC and then just taunted Ollie, knowing they would get this opening to just unleash this devastating attack on Danny O'Ryan.
Yeah, triple team here by Team Taylor, and
Unfortunately, JC Garcia's back was turned. But there's no way, he has to know that there's some nefarious things going on. He knows who he's dealing with. And Zeke Rose back in as the legal man. Danny O'Ryan still in an earthload of trouble in the corner there. Oh, and he finds a second win and he fights back.
Dazing the America's champion here, but look, that big beautiful championship is around Zeke Rose's waist for a reason.
Absolutely.
He may have been hand chosen by Zach Taylor to be the new face of AAPW, but I mean, there's so much proof behind that you know, that kind of coordination I think that he got.
Zeke taking it to the other members of Culture Shock really quick as he continues to absolutely eviscerate their friend.
Again, they're kind of playing into I think the anger of these two guys. You know, I think everyone in Culture Shock knows what's at stake. So I think that desperation Team Taylor's kind of playing into here. Big pump hunter looking for the end. Yeah, looking for the shore wave, but there was Zeke Rose trying to put an end to Danny O'Ryan immediately. Ripcord and just a big kick drops the champ to one knee.
Off the ropes, under the line.
Whoa, watch out! Discus lariat! That could be it, right? That could be an elimination right there.
That might be it. Danny might.
Yeah, CJC and Ollie knew exactly that could have been the match. That could have been an elimination, and they're on top of it here. Watch out! Choke bomb by Leroy Brown, putting the brakes on Ollie Silver's code breaker. Yeah, I do not envy JC Garcia. This match is falling apart, Garrett.
Yeah, you had chaos. Immediate. These six-man tags are known for how chaotic they get, and we are seeing that firsthand as order has erupted and O'Ryan
and springboard, handspring cutter there by Danny O'Ryan. Oh, it just gets booted straight down by Zeke Rose.
Oh my goodness, he's been laid flat and he's barely moving. Oh, Zeke charging there at CJC. Here comes Ollie. Big PK. Dazes the man. Oh, hold on. What are they planning?
Pulls the way through. Oh, my goodness, a flying.
Wow.
A suicide senton by Danny O'Ryan through the middle rope, taking the Venice Beast down.
Nearly throwing him into the audience in the extra auxiliary seats we had to lay out today.
Oh, watch out.
Uh-oh.
The numbers game could be nothing to Zeke Rose. He's fighting all three of Culture Shock by himself.
He just used the other two members of Culture Shock as a weapon to attack Danny O'Ryan.
Wait, hold on. He's got to watch it here. Referee's out of count. Hold on. Oh, Papa Don ringing it. Wait, hold on a second. I think
Zeke Rose has been eliminated by Kona.
Zeke took too much time to beat the hell out of Culture Shock.
He was fighting Culture Shock 3v1, and I think was right as he was about to get back in the ring, Papa Don running interference. I mean, that's a massive blow to Team Zach Taylor. Zeke Rose, I mean, we saw he was handling Culture Shock by himself, 3v1. He was, I think, their biggest weapon here, and amidst the chaos, Culture Shock now running a 3v1 on Leroy Brown.
A little bit of an inverse here now. now that their powerhouse is down, Team Zach Taylor at a sizable disadvantage. Leroy Brown has been triple teamed on his own as Zach Taylor argues with the official. Oh my gosh. Chaos has erupted.
Yep, blood in the water here. It could be thinking summer solstice. Leroy Brown fighting back though. Decks Danny O'Ryan, a big boot to Ollie Summers.
Leroy Brown, no slouch of his own though, able to handle 2 of Culture Shock on his own just fine by the looks of it. Ollie and Leroy, the legal men currently. Danny reeling on the outside from the absolute devastation that was wrought upon him by Zeke Rose early on in the match.
I mean, yeah, you gotta be careful here. I mean, Leroy Brown is the only man on Team Taylor without currently holding a championship, but you have to remember he is a Grand Slam champion in his own right, and there's proof to the pudding right there.
He was the AAPW heavyweight champion before the unification of it with the social media title, creating the wrestling championship. You are right. He is a Grand Slam champion.
Absolutely. Former America's champion, former tag team champion. Like Leroy Brown has done everything you could possibly do in AAPW, and that's part of the reason why he was recruited by Zach Taylor.
Absolutely. Just because he doesn't have a belt at the moment does not mean he isn't championship material. Quite the opposite. But Zach Taylor gives a good suplex to Ollie Summers.
Yeah, I think Commissioner Taylor trying to regain control of this match. You know, I don't think he was expecting not only an elimination this early, but for Zeke Rose to be the first one out. I mean, that has to throw Commissioner Taylor's entire plan out of whack.
Oh, absolutely. I don't think anybody expected Zeke Rose to be the first one eliminated in this bout, but I mean by anybody. All 6 of these guys are absolutely stellar athletes, top-tier wrestlers in every single way, but Zeke Rose being the first elimination, I don't think anyone expected that. Ollie is fighting back beautifully against Leroy and Zach, though. Team Taylor knows that they have to keep Ollie isolated because the numbers advantage is stacked against them. And so far it's been working, but Ollie's managed to get his way out. And once again, proving his resourcefulness by getting out of that waistlock and giving a German suplex.
And that's how you do it. You like we saw earlier in the night, easiest way to German suplex a big man is you get low and you pop those hips and let gravity do the rest.
Absolutely. Danny tossing his shirt to Zach, and Zach wiping his ass with it. Dear God.
10 minutes.
And Danny goes up high.
Big crossbody off the top rope.
Quick NZ to Zach Taylor.
Oh, this is dangerous. Zach Taylor's days. How terrifying would it be for Commissioner Taylor to be down 3-1 here? He's got it here. Danny O'Ryan, elbows.
This is the opening that they need. Leroy has him by the tights.
Oh, but he flips up and out. Throws it. Could be thinking crucifix. Bomb, and he does. Oh, and Zach Taylor knows disaster was awaiting. Breaks it up just in time.
Zach with the last second save.
Yep. Dumps CJC, but gets dumped himself by Ollie. There goes Ollie over by way of Leroy Brown, and now we're just back to the 2 legal men in the ring.
We are one-on-one again. All the other 3 men all on the outside. Leroy takes it to Danny O'Ryan.
Oh, hooks him up. Leroy about to lay it down.
Uh-oh.
Oh, good rotation by O'Ryan. He goes up and over ripcord. Boot to the face. He's measuring him up.
This is the opening Danny needs.
Springboard. Leroy runs him. Look out, spear!
Oh, no! That's it! And Danny is out.
Danny O'Ryan has been eliminated.
Look, we were talking about how you know we felt that Leroy Brown was being overlooked, in the team, and just right there he's got them back in the mix, and now he's got Ollie Summers to deal with. We are now tied two members to 2 members here.
Absolutely, the numbers advantage is gone. We are even. The teams are evened out again. Culture Shock and Team Taylor now foot for foot in this bout. 2v2. Leroy and Ollie center of the ring, trying to overpower one another.
Ollie rolls through, mule kick. Dazes Leroy Brown, but he's able to. I think Zach Taylor got a tag there. Eats the back line.
Zach did make the tag, though. That's right. Leroy didn't notice it, I don't think, but Zach tagged his back when he had it turned. And Zach taking advantage of the chaos.
Oh, Taylor Driver Mark II.
And another elimination. Ollie is out. Now Culture Shock is on the end of the numbers disadvantage.
Ollie Summers has been eliminated.
We are back to a 2v1 advantage in Taylor's court.
Team Papadon is now down to CJC.
EJC now by himself to deal with Zach Taylor and Leroy Brown.
I mean, look, CJC was, a long time ago was kind of, I guess not that long ago, but was kind of heralded as like the centerpiece, of AAPW. Was the longest reigning AAPW Heavy America's champion of all time. But I mean, this is such a tall task. You're going up against two other men who are held right alongside you. And how about that? A little bit of a return favor to these two men.
The sweat flying off of Leroy's body from the force of CJC's chop.
Absolutely. I mean, these two guys had a first blood match last week. I'm sure there's no bad blood lost between either of these. Rolls through, picks the leg.
What's he got in mind?
Oh, ties him up. Sits back in it on the toe hold. Zach Taylor coming in. Oh, drops through. Picks the other leg. Double submission.
Oh my God, he's got it. He's got it.
CJC might win the whole match right here.
They need to make it to the ropes, but I don't know if they can. That's a lot to two different guys to handle, though.
This is a Fred from Scooby-Doo levels of trap here by the Canadian Trapper. Leroy Brown able to make it to the ropes. He has to break the hold.
CJC has his back turned to Leroy, but he saw him coming. He knew it. He took the distraction and threw Leroy into Zach like a weapon.
Yeah, rolls through. Now here we go, stretching on these limbs there. Oh, wait, he tried to roll out of it. CJC caught him.
Oh, my, the technical expertise and ring knowledge of the Canadian Trapper.
The trap was set, and just like that, we're down 1-1 here. Commissioner Taylor versus CJC.
He was going for that Taylor driver again, but CJC fought out. Oh, no, into the backbreaker.
Hooks him up. Could be thinking the original Taylor driver here. Oh, right on the base of the chin. Oh, and again, CJC. This is just like we saw in the first match, but there's no one left to help him.
He grabbed onto JC and freaking low.
I think you're right. Yeah, he went low blow in the desperation. Taylor driver.
No.
2, 3, and that's it.
No.
And the winner of the match, Team Zach Taylor.
I do not believe it, Garrett.
I don't want to believe it,
That
man.
2 times CJC had Zach Taylor tonight exactly where he wanted him in that sleeper hold, and both times Zach Taylor does what he's done best since he's taken over, causes a disruption, a rift in the norm, and uses it to the best of his ability, and is now. Oh, hold on, Papa Don getting in the ring now. I imagine he's not happy in the slightest.
Oh, I wouldn't be either. After that,
he's right it up. Oh, he's loading up that right hand.
He's begging for Zach to turn back around.
Look, I mean, Papa Don's got nothing left to lose, right?
He's cranking it up. What?
Oh! With the ring loaded right.
And a bit of revenge after the Halloween horror show where Zach busted Papa Don open with that voracious assault.
Yeah, absolutely nothing left to do. Big backdrop up to the heavens.
Sent him to Jesus, and Jesus sent him back down to earth with purpose. Oh my God. Oh no, don't turn your back, Papa Don.
This did not work out.
Don't turn your back.
Oh, wait a second.
Or do.
Oh, turns him up and over and sends Commissioner Taylor into his henchman.
Speech. Speech. Speech.
Zach Taylor, that's how you take out the trash at AAPW.
Someone bring the can around front. We got some trash that needs disposing of.
The clock is ticking for your reign to end. You got very lucky tonight. I saw what you did. All your matches were won by cheating or something that was done. I saw what you did tonight. You'll do anything to stay the commissioner. But I'll tell you what, with the help of these fans behind my back, okay? And you know what? I'm waiting for my doctor to give me the clearance because if he saw me here right now, he'd be mad at me. One day, brother, you and me in here, one-on-one.
What a declaration by Papa Don. Looking to take Zach Taylor to task and show him what is for what with this reign of terror that he's unleashed.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Papa Don said it best. You know, you look down our result sheet here. It's about as underhanded as they came when it came to closing out these victories here. But for the time being, AAPW remains under Zach Taylor's control.
Unfortunately so, sir. Unfortunately so.
Exactly. Hey, guys, I want to do a roll call right now. I want to bring out the queens real quick so y'all can say hello to them. All right?
All right, that'll do it for us here, at least from the commentary booth. We hope you guys have a great night. We'll catch you guys next week, November the 12th, for another episode of APW Heatwave. I am the fabulous flyweight Felix Rogers. This has been my cohort, Garrett Schultz. You guys have a good rest of your night, and we'll see you at the matches.
Good night, everybody.